Officers took a step into the room and all three dogs stood up and started looking at them and then started to show their teeth at the guy on the highboy. Well, I called them out of the room and the police got the man down and put him in handcuffs. He had one request before they took him to jail: could he please go to the restroom? 4. So, my cat literally saved my father's life. I was still in school back then, my mother was at work, and my father thought he caught a cold, so he stayed at home. It was the second day of this cold. I came home around 14 o'clock, 2 p.m. Our hall has double door, one entry doors and one to the living room. Max, cat, usually greets me the way we know dogs do. That's why I keep the second door closed so I can undress in peace. This day, the first thing I noticed when I opened the door was a terrifying yowl. Max was going crazy, calling me and scratching the door. And suddenly, he decided to open the door by himself. He only did it with the door to my room, so I was surprised, but then things got even weirder. He was running around me, hissing, yowling, biting me. I was sure something was wrong, so I followed him. My father was sleeping, or so I thought, until Max started jumping on him, licking and biting his face. There was absolutely no reaction. He was unconscious, with high fever. I called an ambulance. Fun fact: I had to lock Max in bathroom, as he was desperate to come with us. Diagnosis: sepsis. According to the doctor, several more hours and he wouldn't be able to survive. He was taken to surgery immediately. Now, 6 years later, my father can no longer work, but he's alive. Max is 14 and still tends to check on my father when he's sleeping. We don't deserve pets. 5. I was about 10 years old. My parents and I were out visiting friends of theirs. When we got home, I went into the kitchen and instantly knew something was wrong when something caught my eye in the dining room. I called to my parents and told them that someone had been in the house, but left in a hurry. We had a back door that led to the dining room. On the left of the wall was a floor-to-ceiling window. To cover this window, my mom had a custom-made arch made, one over the window, the other over the door. There was a floor-to-ceiling drape covering the window and door. This drape was drawn, but part of it was closed into the door, like someone opened the door and ran out, but left the drape stuck in the door. I told my parents that we were robbed. They didn't believe me, said I probably did that. I never used that door. They came up with a bunch of reasons how this could have happened, none of which had to do with being robbed. I was 10 and, so they said, I had an overactive imagination. Okay, to bed I went. About half hour later,